Roro King on this one, say. Okay, okay. We go give Wahala problem.
Hello and welcome back again. It is still love and life. I'm saying thank you to my subscribers and the new ones that are coming in. I am God Jimmy. Welcome to the Jim Network. So, today's topic is important that we look into it because a lot of people are actually battling with this. A lot of people have low self-esteem, or what we call inferiority complex. We want to look at how this thing come to be and what are some of the signs you will see that will make you know that this person or persons close to you are having this low self-esteem, and possibly how we can walk through it and get out of it. So please sit, relax, and don't click out. Okay, let's go on the journey. Now let's look at what is low self-esteem. You look at it, there are two words that come together. We have low. Anything low has to do with something down, something that is reduced, something that is not high. And esteem on its own has to do with value placed on something, a place, or even person. Value placed on services also. Anything valuable, anything worthy of praise, anything that is precious, yes, anything that is worthy of approval. Now bringing it back together, low self-esteem, or better still, what so many people will call inferiority complex. What is it that brought about this? So many people go through it. Now, a lot of this is something that has to do with the mind, your mindset. And this mindset doesn't just come from the blues. It starts from somewhere. Parents could contribute to it, friends could contribute to it, colleagues could contribute to it, peers could contribute. And when these contributions come from all of these places and the individual accepts it, it begins to work in your mind and you begin to act it out. So let's go in. For instance, somebody seeing a child and say, you are too fat. Meaning the child is too chubby, most especially when it has to do with a girl. Sometimes even men. So this low self-esteem is applicable to both sexes. Could be a man suffering it, or a woman suffering it. Now when I say a man or a woman, I don't mean older persons. I mean this thing starts from childhood. Okay, and another person goes and say, who do you even look like, self? Your father is not fat, your mother is not fat, you just carry fat body. Go and sit down, Joe, who will marry you? Go and sit down. When they are doing beauty contests or whatever, somebody like you will not be chosen. When that child hears it from 1, 2, 3, 4 persons, and people begin to make jests at the child, you see that child being withdrawn, and this person grows with it, and gradually it starts setting in. Or as a parent, 1 or 2 of your children are doing very well when it comes to academics or even some chores in the house, and you keep praising this one, and this one that is finding it difficult to measure up to the standard of others, you keep calling him dull brain, keep calling her dull brain. What is it that you can even do? Simple task you cannot be able to accomplish. Look at your younger ones, look at your younger ones, look at what they are doing. Or sometimes you will say, look at your mates, look at what they are doing, and you wash clothes, you can't wash clothes. When you are asked to do your assignment, you will take forever to do it. You can never do well. Look at, you came home with 27 out of 50. Your brother came home with first position, second position. What? You are just eating my food for nothing. But that child is being destroyed psychologically, and physically it affects the child. It's an emotional thing that comes out at the physical. The child starts losing self-esteem. The child begins to, the individual begin to feel not acceptable, not being acceptable. The individual begin to see him or herself as somebody that is imperfect, as somebody that can never do well, somebody who cannot contribute positively, somebody who nobody can ever say thank you. Ah, you look fine. You see other people dress and they come out, ooh, you look, oh, this clothes is so fitting on you. Oh, not like that one. Ah, you are too thin. Is there anything that you even wear that will fit you? One is just wasting money buying clothes. Ah, look at you. Others sew this style. You too, you sew this style. You are too slim. Don't you know that this kind of style doesn't fit these slim people? You are too fat. People like this doesn't wear something like this. When others also come out, you too, you will come out. And it goes. Constantly reminding an individual of their defect or their inability to do something makes such individual to, over time, develop this low self-esteem. Some people, it might even be their dentition. There are people that their dentition, that is their teeth, is longer than their lips. And you see people calling them titai. Philip, that is if the person has very big lip. I'm using all this word because sometimes my siblings use them when they don't want the person to know. Sometimes people use this kind of slangs. Keep quiet, Joe. When others are laughing, you too, you'll be laughing. And you will see henceforth when that child, the individual will no longer be able to laugh in the midst of others. If that thing is so amusing that everybody is like, hey, those are people that have good dentition. That's regarding the person that people have told you don't have good dentition. Hey, your teeth are very, very, very irritating. They are so black. Ah, they are so brown. Ah, please shift. Ah, your teeth are so big. Oh, you see such a person. If the person must laugh, you see the person. That is the significance of what? Low self-esteem. So before you know it, this person feels so dejected. It grows into, the person grow into adulthood. And because you have accepted what people have said, because you have accepted the definition of people about you, you have accepted that what they are saying is the truth. You haven't said to them, no, that is not who I am. Because if people, humans, are good at trying to bring other human beings down, I don't know why they take so much pleasure in it. So a lot of time you see a lot of people very quiet, very moody. You go to an event, it's a colleague in the office, it's a neighbor around you, you belong to the same church and group. This person hardly talks. And you'll be wondering what is wrong with this person. That is the person that have grown with so much low self-esteem. That person believes, or the person have believed have registered it in his or her mind that what those people are saying is true. So you stay your lane. If there's any contribution going on, they won't contribute. When you ask them about their opinion, they will just nod their head and say, what you people are saying is okay. They hardly make contributions. These and many more. So when you body shame people, when you insult people about how their nose looks, how their eyes is, how their body is, what they can't do well, and you don't appreciate the things they can do, over time, it develops to low self-esteem. Now, what is the way out? The way out is know that everybody is special in their own way. The 5 fingers are not equal, and that is how it is. Stop body shaming people. Stop talking down on people, including your child, your cousins, your nieces, your neighbors. If there is any defect you have seen and that thing is correctable, walk it through with such a person. If you're also around some persons you have noticed that they are suffering from low self-esteem, try as much as possible to make friends with them. This thing goes ahead to affect these children in their early stage. When they are in school, they can't play among their friends. They can't even answer simple questions before their teachers. It's not as if they don't know, they know. The only way you find out is in their pen, in their papers. You see how intelligent they are, but they are afraid to socialize. Yes, this socialization is a problem to them. You tend to see people that are suffering from low self-esteem always being by themselves. I have somebody like that. She have always locked herself up even when others are coming out. I mean, my younger sister, our last born, yes. I have tried to speak to her, but she is still battling with it. But I'm believing God that she's going to come out of it. Because now she's an adolescent and she's still struggling with that. Please help these people to know that they are okay. They can still do better. Now, if you are the individual that is going through that, all of this, and many more, one of the ways to come out of it is to take a mirror, look yourself into it, look into the mirror and tell yourself, I am beautiful. I am human also. If these people say my teeth are too long, I didn't make myself. I am. God made me, so I'm beautiful. Yes. You don't have to accept what they have said to you. For instance, when somebody say, you are too fat, give it back to the person and say, yes, now, that is how God decided to create me. I can't be as slim as you are. You will see that such a person will not repeat such kind of word before you. Personally, I wasn't a child. Personally, I wasn't in that range of children that are slim. No, I have always been the chubby type growing up. And you know that as you grow up, changes occur. And at a certain stage again, it will look as if you have lost your chubbiness. It will look as if you have lost your slimness and you become fat, or you lost your chubbiness and become slim, like that. So, some people see me and say, now wow, reduce what you are eating now. And I will ask the person, am I eating your own? Am I? They say, no, somebody know they play with you. Don't play with me because I know the next place you are heading to. If you feel it is what I am eating that has made me to be like this, then you go and begin to eat them. How about that? That is one of the ways I have always shown those people. Don't accept what people tell you about yourself. Yes, always have 1001 answers ready-made to give to them. Hey, you are too hippie. Now, wow, everybody in your family is just having small hip. Your own is just so large. I say, did I come and collect your own? Is it yours that I collected? Why don't you appreciate what God has given to you? The person will just ping. Now, imagine somebody coming to you and say, this your eyes is 1.4. Tell the person, I like it like that, and people love me, and my God love me even more than. That person will not try it again. So, what is the way forward? That is the way forward. Don't accept what people are saying to you. Tell yourself you are better. Laugh more if it is your teeth that is the problem. Keep laughing. And somebody will say, wow, this is your teeth. Or they will even make face. Some people will not even be able to talk. They will make face. Go to the front of the person like, and you hit on the person so that you don't die before your time. Get up. and check it. God created you that way, and you are beautiful like that. Yes, you are beautiful. Another thing I will not fail to mention is that if you love yourself, it is impossible for people not to love you. If you accept yourself, people will accept you. That is another way to handle low self-esteem, and you bounce back and be like every other person. Accept yourself for whom you are. Be happy with yourself. Then every other person will accept you. But if you don't accept yourself, they will not accept you, and that is the reason when they tell you all those hurtful things, it gets to you and you accept it. Love yourself. Value yourself. Esteem yourself. God did not create you with low value. He created you with what? High value. So, I hope I have been able to speak to somebody that is suffering from this. That has always made you to always keep your opinions to yourself, even though you have wonderful ideas of how to navigate through some things, how to do things, how to accomplish some chores, some tasks, some projects, and all of that. But because you don't believe in yourself, you feel so inferior, you go into your shell. That is not what God has made you to be. So don't accept what God did not create you to be. Give it back to them. Anybody that tries to talk down to you, at you, push it back into the face of the person and it will stop. So get up, dust yourself, and show that you are wonderfully and preciously made. Okay, with this I have come to the end of this vlog. I will see you in my next vlog. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, then subscribe if you have not subscribed, and let's keep valuing ourselves until I see you in my next. Bye.